What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Let me tell y'all something. Ever since this whole back and forth battle thing has been going on between Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and anybody else that's been involved in it, I've been seeing different opinions and people having different views on whether it's a good thing for hip hop, whether it's a bad thing for hip hop. Some people are looking at big picture. I made a video yesterday talking about the industry's role in it and how the industry historically benefits from rap beefs by perpetuating them and fueling them in order to make money. And then at some point, somebody ends up losing their life or getting messed up real bad. So what I wanted to kind of do real quick is kind of discuss the difference between um, rap battles and rap beef, because I think what's happening is a lot of the audience are starting to feel like it's the same thing, and it's not the same thing. If you take the word uh, rap from in front of the word beef and then just say, hey man, somebody, them boys beefing with each other, or they got beef over there, then that constitutes real problems. That constitutes the potential threat for something violent to happen. That constitutes the threat for somebody to possibly lose their life, because now we're dealing with something that might be personal, that might be something that people want to escalate and take to a physical level. That's beef. So when you see rap beef, a lot of times uh, the beef is bigger than the actual rap. The music. Sometimes people just use the music to relay whatever they're feeling about the problem that they're having with the person, and it's a spillover. The music represents something that has spilled, something that has taken place in the streets or taken place in a personal situation, and now we've spilled it over and we've used music as a vehicle to expose it. But the truth of the matter is, both parties are ready at any minute, to make it be physical, to make it get violent. That's beef. That's a rap beef. You can't go in this neighborhood because of what's going on, or um, your people got to watch their back. You got to watch your back from unseen people that you don't even know are affiliated with the person that you got the beef with. But all this is being done under the umbrella of rap. A rap battle, that's a whole other thing. That's a whole different scenario, because now you're talking about just two MCs, just two rappers that are standing face to face, um, basically trying to prove who's the better in that circle. It's a cipher around. It's a cipher. I mean, it's a circle around the people listening and checking them out and want to see who's going to get the most oohs and ahs from the crowd when they say their verse. See, a rap battle could spark off anywhere. I don't have to know you to battle you. Of course, it's a little more advanced than that now, because, with the battle leagues and all that, people, they set up formal battle competitions, and of course we know that sometimes emotions can get involved in that, and it can get personal, but it's still in a structured environment. Boys getting paid and all this different stuff. So that's a lot different than a rap beef. And I think that we got to start distinguishing the two and not combining the two together, because the way that the way that it's perceived is making people combine the two. So now everybody is saying, well, nah, man. The people are saying, well, nah, man, it's good for hip hop. It's good for hip. A rap beef is not good for hip hop. A rap battle, yeah, that's cool. Even if the battle takes place um, on record or on wax, as we used to say, yeah, that's good, because it's a um, it's a foundational pillar of the culture. Just battle rapping is a foundational pillar of the culture, of hip hop culture. So when done in the right context, then to me, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just a competitive nature. That's a competitive sport that we've all, well, not we've all, but a lot of us uh, came up participating in. So, um, but there are still a lot of people in audience, fans, who they put the two together because they are just as excited about rap beef as they are about a rap battle. Matter of fact, even more so. They're more so excited about the beef because it just, unfortunately, it's people out there that like to see the fallout, and they don't care how the fallout turns out. They don't care if somebody gets killed or somebody gets shot or stabbed or beat up or what type of division that takes place, and the crippling effect that it may have on the individuals involved and on regions. You know, I grew up seeing the East Coast West Coast thing pop off, and that was some serious tension. That was a time where I was like, I'm glad I'm living in the South. You know, we was in a neutral neutral spot, but you know, we still felt it because we had love for both sides. You know, but the people who want to see something crazy happen, they just want. It's like the person in the hood that always want to see a fight. You know, that it's the person in the hood that gets mad when somebody else breaks up the fight or when somebody else prevents the fight from happening. You always got those people who get upset because they wanted to see the fight, but they not in the fight. They just want to see y'all go at it. See, you always watch that person, that third party, who instigates, initiates, who markets and promotes it. You know, all at our expense. So that's the differences. And so when we have these discussions and these debates and even these arguments, I think that kind of like how we do now when people will say, man, well, what's the difference between a rapper and an MC? You know, what's the difference between a rapper and a lyricist? You know, when you kind of separate categories within the whole, it's the same thing to me. I don't think we should be glorifying rap beef, you know, and we definitely don't want to see a rap battle turn into a rap beef. So y'all keep that in mind as we move forward, man. Don't get caught up in the lust and the addiction to drama and controversy because you know it's a weak mindset, and it's a petty, messy, childish, punkish mindset to me to be that person that's on the sideline urging on something that could be potentially destructive in the long run. We've seen it. You know, if you're young, you may not have seen the effects of that, but if you're old enough and been in this thing as long as I've been in it, then you know it's a bunch of stories that we could tell why, like I said, those two things are not the same. All right, man, this your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all a little bit later on with another one. All right, peace.